James Twin for the untouchable true school sports. Let's go, baby. Bow!
Be careful what you wish for because it can become a reality.
Yeah. The untouchable True School Sports Empire proudly presents Something the Boxing Games are Missing. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. All right, so I'm up with the birds. I'm awake bright and early this morning here in Japan. Get my day started early because there's quite a lot to do. But I wanted to speak about a fighter from this country that I had high expectations for coming into the year, and it's been a very underwhelming year because he missed weight and had to take some time off, and he's back, and that's none other than Hayato Tsutsumi. Really good, promising fighter on the fast track towards big things in the sport. Someone that people in Japan, and not just in Japan, but just boxing circles, have high expectations for. He started the year as a featherweight, missed weight, which got him a suspension from the JBC. But it was supposed to be a year. I think it was a year, and now it's been 8 months since his last fight, so I'm not sure how that works. So maybe some of my Japanese viewers could educate me on that one. But he's moving up to 130, and he's making his 130-pound debut. Looking to start turn a new leaf there, and he's taking on a very good veteran fighter. A guy that I would definitely say is in the twilight of his career, but a guy that's very experienced in Rene Alvarado. Rene Alvarado, 34-14, 48-fight veteran. Fought the likes of Lamont Roach, had the trilogy of Roger Gutierrez, fought Andrew Cancio, fought Rocky Juarez, fought Gamboa. I mean, he's fought everyone. I mean, he knows his way around that boxing ring. So that being said, this is a good test for Tsutsumi. Alvarado is rugged. He comes forward. He knows all the veteran tricks, and I don't care how old and advanced the fighter is in age. This is only Hayato Tsutsumi's 6th pro fight. This is going to be Rene Alvarado's almost 50th fight. It's his 49th pro fight. So the gap in professional experience is very, very big, and I do think this is a test for Tsutsumi, despite Alvarado's form or lack thereof. So really interesting stuff. Tsutsumi, for those of you who don't know, he was regular Naya Inoue sparring partner. At featherweight, he wasn't really getting knockouts like that. He was starting to really adjust his style to the professionals towards the end of that run before he missed weight. But I'm very intrigued to see how he looks at 130 because, he looked like he was doing a great job towards like the last, his 4th fight and his 5th fight. He was turning his punches over a lot better. And now with him being at this weight, hydrating a bit more, not having to cut as much weight, I would expect that punching power to increase. And I think that would be, this might wind up being his weight class because, Tsutsumi, the best skill that I think he has is his mastery of distance, his ability to control range, to know how far an opponent is from engage that distance. He's very good at that. I mean, a lot of Japanese fighters are good at that, but he's better than most Japanese fighters. He's very good. So, looking very forward to seeing what he does. He's only ranked thus far in one sanctioning body. He's not ranked in the WBC. He's not ranked in the IBF or WBO, but he's number 9 in the WBA. So, a win here against the veteran Alvarado puts them likely in or close to the top 5 and on the fast track towards a world title shot. And who knows, in 2025, Tsutsumi will either, I think, become a mandatory or close to it. Just has to get a couple wins, because he's already got the ranking and he's really good. Like, if you guys don't know who this guy is, I know people always say, well, BT, like the American people, the viewers that are skeptical of Japanese fighters. You say, oh, BT, you love Japan, so everyone in Japan is good, and that's not true. There's a lot of mediocre Japanese fighters. I've seen them, trust me. But this guy, he's top shelf. He's someone that has world championship potential, and I think we're going to learn a lot about him in the Alvarado fight. So we'll see how it goes. I would expect Alvarado, with this being the latter stages of his career, he's going to go in there and go for broke because he's got everything to gain and nothing to lose. A win here for Alvarado puts on the fast track for paydays and an extended career. And he's seen it all. He's seen it all in the boxing ring. So Very interesting fight. It's going to be on the undercard of Ioka versus Puma Martinez, the rematch here in Japan. I'm not sure if I'm going to be at that fight because there's quite a lot going on that day. The Ryan Garcia Empo exhibition is that day, so I might go to that. I'm not sure what I'm doing around that time yet, but you know, I would like to cover this event if I can in any way, whether I can go to the weigh-in or the press conference or whatever the case may be. And yeah, so those are my little thoughts on Tsutsumi. It's good to have him back. It's good to have him active because this is a guy that I thought at the coming into this year when he was at featherweight, this is a guy that I thought would be potentially challenging for a world title because he was ranked very highly. The skills were very, very high. You know, he's top shelf amateur, and he was transitioning to the pros very, very quickly. Like there wasn't this sharp learning curve. He seemed to pick up on the professional game real quickly, which is, you know, something that I've had discussions about recently with like amateur coaches in boxing. Like I got into an argument yesterday with this coach in America because I was trying to tell him that the amateur game and the professional game of boxing is just different. And he was like, "No, it's not different." But I think it is different. And we've seen so many fighters fail to make the adjustments after being highly accomplished amateurs. But Tsutsumi isn't one of those guys. He's adapted very, very well. So that's my thoughts on Tsutsumi's return, his super featherweight debut, his place in the division right now, and the potential test against Alvarado. So we'll see how it goes. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Make sure you guys take the time to subscribe. Like I say in every single one of these videos, you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Daniel. So until next time, take care, guys.
Thank you for watching another video on the untouchable True School Sports Empire. For more great boxing content just like this, make sure you guys click right over here. Keep watching my boy BT put on the best interviews out here.